Win, lose, or tie, I'll bleed orange and brown until I die. Damn, why does it have to be like this? I'm just a glutton for punishment. So, Game 10 for the Cleveland Browns. Just when you think it couldn't get any worse. Well, actually, there's probably plenty of us that thought it could get worse. It did. So today, for Game 10 in New Orleans, the Browns dropped another game of this just totally dismal season that's just continuing to go off the rails, losing to the Saints, who were 3-7, now 4-7. The Saints 35, my beloved Cleveland Browns 14. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? But just... So the Browns drop to just a totally awful, crappy, trash, garbage, vomit, dog crap, 2-8 record. Like, we were in the playoffs last year, 11-6, with essentially the same roster. The coach of the year from last year, the defensive coordinator from last year, 35-14. The heartbreak, disappointment, it just continues on. The season's just going off the rails. I know I'm probably just repeating myself. I don't even know why I'm bothered. Jameis Winston actually played pretty good considering, playing from behind basically the whole game. So there was just a lot of passing the ball. So he finished the game 30-46 for almost 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, and surprisingly, no interceptions. Defense did not play well. Myles Garrett was really not heard from. They allowed so many big plays. Special teams were not good, allowing a big punt return. Dustin Hopkins, I don't know what's going on with him this year. He missed 2 field goals. It actually would have been a 3rd field goal if he didn't get another try because of a penalty. And really, if you really think about it, the Browns lost to one guy today. One man. Taysom Hill. Like, he's some sort of Superman. He could pass the ball. He could run the ball. He can catch the ball. Dude freaking had 138 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. And throwing another 50 yards receiving. And he was throwing the ball. I mean, he did have 2 turnovers, but it didn't matter. We didn't take advantage of that. So, man, losing to one guy. I mean, it would have been cool. I mean, if you're going to lose to one guy, Alvin Kamara, that's the one guy I could see us losing to. But Taysom Hill, man, that guy can do it all. Disgusting. Like, every year is just more and more crap. Just when you think that things were looking good for this year. My predictions video from, 11 weeks ago? I think I predicted us to be 10-7. Oh my goodness. We could win out the rest of the way and then still can't get to my prediction. So you know what? Per usual, instead of talking about a trashy, garbage, refuge, just awful team, the Clowns, okay, I will bleed orange and brown until I die. That's me at fault for myself. I'm a glutton for punishment. That's the life I choose as a Cleveland Browns fan. Just continuing the heartbreak and disappointment that I consistently feel, especially for basically the most of 25 years. Man, my boy Bernie, let's bring back Bernie. Well, actually, no, let's not bring back Bernie, but I love Bernie. Those, 80s teams from the 1980s, that's the last time that the Browns were consistently good, was the mid-late 80s. That is a long time ago. I feel bad for the younger kids of today. Younger guy. Anyone under the age of 30, 35 that are fans of the Cleveland Browns, they don't even know what success is. Last year was probably the highlight, besides, the 2020 year where we beat Pittsburgh on the road in the playoffs. Those were the 2 highlights of the last 25 years. for these people that are under 35 years old. That is terrible. Teams like Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers are main rivals. They're our main rivals, but the franchises, they know how to win. They know how to get the job done. In my lifetime, the Pittsburgh Steelers have only had 3 head coaches. 3 in my lifetime. I'm just jealous. I wish I could be the Pittsburgh Steelers of the Baltimore Ravens. But you know what? Enough talking about this crappy team. I've had enough. Well, at least for this week. Let's talk about a winning team that happens to be in Cleveland. Huh? Gotta be gentle with my Bernie Kosar throwback jersey. Let's talk about the 14-0 record-setting Cleveland Cavaliers. They're going to be facing the Charlotte Hornets tonight with a chance to go 15-0, one of the best starts in NBA history, the best start to a season in Cleveland Cavaliers history, and the longest winning streak in Cleveland Cavaliers history. Let's talk about them. Let's go Cavs. Let's go Cavs. Now, thank goodness that we have the Cavaliers and the Guardians who had a good year, but once again, they have a cheap-ass owner that will stunt their growth and their potential. But Browns, Cavs. Let's go Cavs. This is Don the Bomb. Until the next one. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.